All right, gang, back on site here at the Dream House build, and it's a big day here on the project because today we have 5 guys on site. I don't know if you've ever done that. You've all met my youngest son, Josh, before. Say what's up, Josh.
What's up, y'all?
And of course, I gave him a hammer, and he's already color coordinated with the hammer. And if you remember when Rad was on one of his trips, we had our buddy Austin Page come by. He helped us do the subfloor, so he's here helping Rad build the scaffold. Big difference, huh, Austin, from when you were here last time? We're not as slow as we think we are. We've done a lot of work. So the goal today, we're going to build the scaffold, do this front gable end and this side with all the lap siding, all the trim. We're going to get into the details. Let's get going. All right, getting set up here on this gable end. The only way that we can reach it with material we have on site is to set the scaffold up and then these 2 18-foot LVLs as a walking plank. So where Rad is, we've got it sitting on a piece of zip with the insulation down to protect the shingles. And over here where Austin is, we do have it screwed to the scaffolding so the board won't slide this way. But I think when Rad gets on it, it's gonna put enough force this way where the scaffold's gonna tip.
Yeah, it feels a little sketch.
50-50 on what's gonna happen. Rad, you wanna try it out, bud?
Yeah.
All
right, Austin, you ready? You prepared?
I got you.
Yeah, be ready to jump off.
Whoa!
Whoa. Dude, that thing slid so fast.
Is it moving?
Yeah.
All right. All right, let's connect the scaffolding to the house, but we've got to do it in a way that whatever we use isn't in our way. So all I had in my truck was that piece of 1/4-inch chain.
Good. I'm going to put another one in.
So it's pretty strong. I mean, it's plenty strong enough, right? And so what we did, we used the big GRK structural screw. He's actually going to do another one too. I like that. And he's going into the jacks and the king on the right side of those windows, right by his head.
Yeah, you ready?
Yep.
Okay, that'll do.
Yeah, but it's lifting the board up. So those boards are designed with a hole in the end. Let me show you how we can fix that real quick with a nail.
Awesome.
All right, let me show you what I'm talking about. You got this hole right here in both ends of the board. Just put a nail in there, and now it can't come up. Here, Rad, catch.
All right.
All right, there we go. We spent the better part of the morning building this. I know it looks sketchy, but trust me, it's a lot better than what you find on a production building site. It's just 2x4s everywhere with a few nails in it. So we're screwed to the building, we're screwed down to the boards, we're attached to each other. Rad, give us a test, bud.
Oh yeah, I just did.
Oh. All right, now we can start getting to work.
Nice.
Heads up.
Dude, this drip edge is so wide. All the blocks they put in, the nails or the screws are this high. So that's brutal, but we're getting it. We got this guy today, so.
Heck yeah.
Yeah, that was definitely one of the most frustrating parts about watching the roof being installed. I don't think we telegraphed that on the roofing videos as much, but the flashing measurements and size, way too big. I don't know of a fascia that would accept a flashing that's huge. I mean, it would have to be what, Dad, like 2x8 or 10?
Yeah, the flashing covers most of the fascia.
It does.
Whereas you look up on the garage, it does not.
Right. And so I think as a custom luxury roofer, you would want to measure the flashing and then verify with the builder or whoever's roof you're installing that the fascia reveal is what they like and that it all coordinates together. I just think that's something that they should do, but they don't. You spend thousands of dollars on metal, it gets delivered to the site, and then they start installing it. It's too late. But it'd be nice to have it made a couple days or weeks before, come to the job site, right?
Yeah, and they sent a guy out to measure for flashing, so seems like he would have measured this on the garage so that all matches.
That was just another thing that was a little frustrating there, but we're gonna make do.
You know what's a little frustrating to me right now?
What?
It looks like you're wearing orange dangly earrings. Not frustrating, but it looks kind of silly on the camera.
You bought these. You bought these for you.
All right, Rad, can you give me that angle for that first cut, bud?
Yeah.
I'll put that other leg on the roof.
Oh.
Oh, you know what? Come to think of it, it should just be 68 because that
34.
roof pitch is 34 and that roof pitch is 34. Is it 68?
68.5.
Close enough. So hard to measure long point to long point. I really can't measure short point to short point for that piece of fascia.
Good.
So I cut a block. Rad's got one. Austin's got the other. They're where we want them. Now we're just measuring the gap between the two blocks They give me the blocks and that number, and I can cut that piece, and it should fit first time.
87 and an eighth.
87 and an eighth.
Plus these two measurements.
Plus these two measurements. Send those down. 87 and an eighth.
Yes, sir. Nice catch.
All right, we're trying to scribe
And you're
this
gonna
piece
be
in place. Scribe
Perfect.
it to the fascia that's on that piece, right? So we're holding up there so it's parallel to the flashing, because we can't push it all the way up because of the flashing on the front of the building. It's crashing into that.
All right, ready?
So we got it parallel where we want it. Now Rad marked it on the face, and then once I cut it,
Here, I'll
it should
take
slide
Austin.
right
Just
up.
gonna- Good? You like that, Jordan?
Love it.
Can it come to me a little bit? Oh, there we go.
You good, Austin?
You good, Austin?
Yep.
Oh, no frame in there.
It's cool that it's in the shadow line.
All right, boys are putting on their last piece of soffit up there, and it's what? Got to be over 80 right now, right? Sun's
hot.
baking here. Second to last day of February. And two details we want to point out. Rad, can you show them where you put that block over there, bud? So we added a block behind there, right? Because there's a gap between the roof and that soffit board. We didn't want critters getting under there and living in the soffit, right? So we got it sealed off with a block. And the other thing we did on that piece of fascia where it's about to touch the roof, it's 2 inches off the roof, but we painted it and we coated it with Lexel so any water splashing off the roof won't get into the grain of that wood, the end grain. So not that it really has end grain because it's man-made, but
We like it.
we like it. So our next step now, as soon as they finish nailing it off, we're going to start building that bird box and the corner board. Once we get the corner board up, we can side that side of the house. All right, the soffit and the fascia up there look amazing. So our next step, we're going to continue working so we can side this front end. Now we were going to put the corner board up and then we could put the lap siding, but the detail on that, here's what it looked like. Of course, the lap siding would die into the corner board, and as it approaches the roof, we'd have to cut it at that angle. And the spec calls for the siding to be cut back an inch off the roof, right? So there'd be an inch gap between the beveled edge of that siding and the shingles. It's okay, right? But we feel like water's gonna splash off the roof into that end grain of that siding. We don't want that. Of course, we're gonna paint it like always, but we got a little better detail, I think. So we had this flashing made. So this is gonna go like this on the roof, and our corner board's gonna be here. And on top right here, we're going to show you all this later. So water's going to come down this edge and run off the end. So I wanted to block off the end for a drainage purpose, but also so that wasp and whatever don't build nest in there. So this is the best I could do with my snips and a pair of lineman pliers, right? You see what I did? I just notched it, and that's going to go down there and close it. But it's flapping. I don't have any rivets here. I don't have any self-tappers, but we got the next best thing, zip tape. So we're going to tape it to hold it, and then we're going to use the through the roof, and that'll really, oh man, that'll really hold it. It sticks to these gloves so good. Okay, I'm going to take these off and start over.
That's it, huh?
I like that. What do you think? Are you up off the shingles completely?
It's off the shingles, but barely.
Right.
Kind of touching up here.
Yeah, we should go higher. We should go a little higher.
You want like a 3/4 block?
Maybe just put the 2 blocks on top of each other and then just nail one side and then nail the other side.
Okay. You'll do the bottom first because it's got to line up. This video is brought to you by Waterdrop. Have you ever noticed an odor in your water while you're taking a shower or doing the dishes? Well, we know they add chlorine to the water to help purify it, but there are a lot of other compounds in our water that aren't good for us, like PFAS. PFAS is a general term for all the man-made chemicals that end up in our tap water. And higher PFA levels translate to higher health risks, meaning higher kidney and liver disease, higher cancer rates, higher cholesterol, and developmental problems for children. And I was really curious about the PFA levels in our drinking water, so I pulled up the water quality report online. And they're within the legal limit, but I figured if you can smell the water, it's probably time to do something. So we're really glad we got the Waterdrop X16 reverse osmosis water filter working in the background, providing me and my family with awesome drinking water. Look at these 3 massive filters. It's tankless and really easy to install. And it's crystal clear, of course, no odor, and it's the best tasting water I've ever had. And if you're curious about the PFA levels in the drinking water where you live, we made it easy for you. We're gonna leave a link below. Click on that link and you can check out the PFA levels in your own drinking water. And with PFA levels increasing in tap water all across the nation, clean drinking water is more important now than ever before. So we're also gonna leave a link in the description for the X16. It's awesome, you're gonna love it. Thanks so much to Waterdrop for sponsoring our video and giving us clean drinking water. We really appreciate it. Let's get back to work.
All right, what the heck is Rad doing? So he's actually planing our sub bird box. I'm gonna show you guys why. This end piece right here is our bird box cap. And you can actually see that gap. We're actually gonna caulk that, and that's great for expansion. But up there, that gap currently is massive. Maybe a 1/4 inch, just because of the way that our soffit ended up being installed and the way that that framing ended up being installed. So we do not want a 1/4 inch gap. We do not want to fill that with caulk. We're cool with an 1/8, but Rad's getting it down to at least an 1/8. So he's planing it down.
All right, so I had to make the kerf go the other way, right? Because the flashing's coming down like this, but the circular saw blade was doing this. So I had to remove that little piece, and found this in your toolbox, buddy.
That's right.
Yep. Did I get that for you?
I think you did.
Yeah, I was starting to put that together for you like I did your sister, but then we started doing this, and you didn't need your own tools, you got mine. All right, it is 3 p.m. and we have how many boards up? 4. 4. So how is it that 5 guys take 6 hours to put up 4 boards? Well, it's stuff like this. Check that out, right? And we haven't test fit this yet, but it's a lot of measuring, a lot of double checking, triple checking, because we don't have extra corner board. I cannot mess it up. So this one's gonna fit the first time. Rad, you ready?
Yes, sir.
All right, you got it?
Got it. So Paul,
Yo.
I have to ask, see that piece of flashing right there?
Yep. Oh,
What?
yes, sir.
I was just gonna ask you about that.
I thought of you.
Nice.
I thought of you, dude.
Right on.
Did it work?
Yeah, it's perfect.
Nice. All right. Looks like it's got to go up.
Okay.
How's it look? Looks good from here.
I'm gonna let Austin take over there. I'll grab the nails.
All right.
Paul, this is such a good piece. I hate to tell you this, but there's one problem. It's touching the roof at the bottom of this little nub.
Okay, so you're afraid water coming down the roof's going to dam up behind there.
Yeah, it's gonna act like a little, yeah, exactly.
We should trim that. All right, give it back. I can handle that.
Okay.
A major change I can't handle, but I
Great
can
cut.
I can handle a little piece like that.
Yeah, Austin. Like that, it'll come right out.
Well, y'all got Austin carving now?
Yeah.
Austin the carver?
We could only get so close to the building with the planer, so now we got the chisel out, and we're just gonna make it as best as we can to get that board over and make it look really nice. Austin's doing a killer job.
Let's put a couple nails in the bottom, and I just want to put a level on it, just to see what it looks like.
You got it.
No.
We don't do levels around here.
We're carving the house. We might as well put a level on it.
We're gonna follow the building. We can't change it regardless.
We just changed that with a chisel.
You want a chisel zip?
No, maybe, but if it's not plumb, we can cheat the top out a little.
All right.
Sorry,
I just don't want to be driving down the street.
You gotta be careful.
Oh, shoot. It's all right. We'll wipe that off. It's fine.
Are you good?
Dad, grab him up.
Through the metal.
No way.
Yeah.
We're gonna be really good friends after this.
Nice. There we go. That looks good. All right, let's get that level on there.
Yeah, that's great.
That's money.
Yep.
You got it?
Yep.
Got it. I'm holding it.
What kind of build is this?
Hey now.
What am I looking at?
All right, Austin, get out of here. All right, guys, corner board is in, and it's perfection. And check out this new level Milwaukee sent us. Paul loves this thing. We love this thing. It's a
plate level.
plate level.
Yep.
Really cool. Holy cow, it keeps going.
Yeah,
There we go.
Right on. I love it, Paul.
yeah. Wasn't that easy?
Yeah. All right, ready?
Now we'll connect the dots with a chalk line because our band board is going to die into that flashing. So we got to have a cut over there, a beveled cut, 8/12 pitch, and a square cut on the end where Austin is. and maybe clip the corner. I don't know if it's tall enough to miss that corner.
This is Paul's secret workshop in here.
It is.
Where all the magic happens?
It is, but I love it because I'm out of the sun. When I'm outside in that brilliant sunlight, I'm getting a headache just because of the light.
Every time I ask Brad to explain something, we have to like cut it 100 times because he can't think straight, yeah.
Yeah, and I got to think straight in here. I can't see my mark because it's in the shadow of the square or whatever, so love it in here.
Cool.
So I just put the rabbit in here. Remember our good old rabbit detail? So we do the same thing on that gable end. Imagine this is going up like this, right, to the ridge, and our board and batten will just go right behind like that.
Yes.
Sweet detail.
Yes.
I think it takes less time to do this than it would to come back and try to fit all these boards perfectly. I know it would, right? And caulk it, and it looks way better.
All right, let's test her out. Woo. I'm gonna come to you, Austin.
Okay, bring it.
How do you look? Do you see your line? Okay, so your line's down here. Good?
Oh, that's, yeah.
Whoa! Nice cut, Paul.
Nice measure.
It's like a perfect 3/8. All right, let's send this thing. Why am I not tight there? Oh, okay, that's good.
Let me adjust. Okay.
Good.
Yep.
Okay, I'm gonna come down so you can let go. Still good?
Yep.
Nice.
Right.
Ooh, hit a nail. How's it look?
It's dope. Oh, weird. Oh, is that a sub?
No, it's his wheel wells rubbing on too big of wheels. I made that mistake once. All right, guys, we just finished up our flashing detail on top of our band board here. We put some Sashco through the roof. In between here, we're doing that because it's so hot right now. So through the roof, we've known to just work better in the heat. And then check out this little detail. Just to make it look pretty, we went ahead and cut our metal flashing to make that perfect little 3/8 gap all the way down. And that looks real pretty. So we're gonna zip tape it. And then what, start siding?
Yeah, we got freeze down here.
Oh, freeze board.
We already got your first piece ready, so.
Let's go.
Let's go.
Yeah.
Woo! Yeah.
That's nice.
What, Dad?
I didn't think it was gonna go.
It's a tiny bit tight, but I like it.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's over a quarter.
Yeah. Looks great.
Alrighty. Yep. All right.
Wow. Wow, that's cool. It won't take any time to do the board and batten now. We'll
Right.
do that in 10 minutes. Even the lap siding underneath. I already got the window done. Got the metal flashing done. It's like 8 hours of detail and then 8 minutes of siding.
Right.
Birds do like trees.
Stick. Oh.
Did not stick? It's okay, we don't need it anymore.
What about the other side?
We do need that one.
It's stuck.
All right, here is your last piece.
Oh, that's it. It's tiny.
Little baby. Dude, nice.
That is perfect.
Send it, bro.
All right, ready?
Yeah. Dude, great job today. We
There
couldn't
we
have done
go.
this without you, bro. You killed it.
Woo! was fun.
Austin!
Yeah, Austin. That's pretty cool too, huh, guys?
Key to the world, baby! Yeah! Let's take a look at this thing. Oh, yeah!
All right, late Friday, and we got up 18 boards with 5 guys and 4 pieces of flashing, but I'll tell you what, those are the best 18 looking boards in the entire county. I would say even all of eastern Texas.
Whoa.
Nice job, everybody.
Nice job, Paul.
Oh, and the key is, you know, I had help on the ground. Rad had help in the air. I didn't have to go up on the scaffold one time, so huge thanks. And the other thing is, we got our system down, right? We know what to do when we do the other side, and that's key also. So we're gonna go get a refreshing drink. We'll see you.
And some crawfish.
And some crawfish. We'll see you on Monday. All right, back on site, ready to go after the weekend. Our plan today is to finish this gable in right there where Rad and Matt are, and the right side as well. So we got our buddy Matt helping today, one of Rad's friends, and with 4 guys, it will go a lot faster. So Rad's already up there measuring. I already cut the freeze detail, that little board that gives us a shadow line. You got a number for me, bud?
103 and 9/16.
103 and 9. Let's get going.
123.
All right. I'll go cut that top angle if y'all can get me the measurement.
Okay.
Long point, and then you're actually going to be at the short point down there.
You got it.
123. All right, Rad gave me that angle at 123, so here's how I know what to do in here. So this is the angle, 123. I can't measure 123 with this, but I can measure 123 minus 90, which is 33, and that's exactly what I did. Came over here with my square to the point. I dialed in 33 degrees right there on the scale. Perfect. And I went just a hair long so he can squeeze it in.
All right, guys, we just put up our second piece of freeze detail here, and check this out. See all those nail holes? Dude, I flipped it and it was upside down. The angles counteracted each other, or were like together, so flipping it was the same as not, so I didn't have this beveled piece, and so we had to rip the whole thing out, and poor Paul was so sad because it took him so long on that piece. We blew it. But hey, that's the kind of mistake that only happens once.
Yep.
It better happen once.
All right.
I'm gonna frisbee it to you.
All right.
Ready?
Give it to me. Woo! Nice piece. Beautiful. 40. Or actually 38 and 7/8. Let's do that. 38 and 7/8. Oh, sorry. 39 and 7/8. Nice. Oh. We're good. Perfect. Boom. All right. Nice job, Matt.
All right, got all the battens up top. We're going to show you that in just a minute, but first we got to work on that bird box end way up there where Rad and Matt are. So it's this piece right here, but on the second story. And as you can see, what we had to do on this one, we had to 2-piece it because we didn't have a board wide enough to make it out of one piece. Well, now we do. So we're going to make it out of one piece, something like this. And the other thing we don't like is how it's flush with the fascia. We'd rather have a little bit of a shadow line. So the only way to get that is to make our board thinner. And the only way to make a board thinner is with a planer. Let's check it out. This planer is insanely loud. Hearing protection is a must.
I don't think we've showed using this on our channel yet.
I don't think. We
Nope.
did it on Stud Pack 2 when we built a dining room table for summer in Rad. Go check it out. Maybe we'll even put a link for it. Here we go. And that's a few passes. Now we're down to about 5/8. That'll give us a nice shadow line when we put it up against the sub fascia coming down the rake.
Why do we want a shadow line?
Shadow lines are always better in my opinion. It's hard to get 2 boards flush, right? In fact, on the piece where Rad is, going from that one that he's painting, I made that out of 2 and I had to biscuit them together. You can't tell there so much, but we wanted this one on the face to be one piece. One downside of using the planer, it does mark up the factory paint because it's sliding on this chrome surface, even though it's smooth, right? I could build a sled, so this slides on a sled and doesn't mar this up, but we got to paint all these edges anyway, so we're just going to paint the whole face. I don't know what else to do. We're going to put tape on it. I don't know. If you got some ideas, let us know in the comments.
Boom, it's perfect. So we're just gonna put a little Lexel by Sashco behind there. Add a nice seal.
And that looks so much better. That triangle on the second story bird box looks a lot better than this one downstairs, so we are going to change those 2 later, because today we want to put our lap siding up. We want to start putting our rigid stack siding on the building. Now we're going to start with our rigid stack over here on this long side between the bridge and the corner. That's because we want to build up right evenly and match the courses over on the bridge. Once we get about 3 courses or 4 courses done, then we can transfer those to that side, the little triangle side, so everything lines up. I was in my backyard yesterday looking up, and the courses do not line up.
Really?
Drives me crazy. Now, of course, you can't see it unless you're like far away, but on this one, you'll be able to see it all the time. So I say we do 3 or 4 courses and come over here, or we can just do that whole thing and then pivot to that side.
That's a good idea.
Let's do that. All right, while Rad's finishing with the caulk gun and the big stretch, let's set up some scaffolding, start putting up some rigid stacks. It's gonna look awesome.
All right, man, this is my first time up here.
Oh yeah, it's fun up here,
It's,
right?
it's sick. It's pretty bouncy. Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah. Look at this nice bead. Oh, dirty finger.
Nice, dude.
Oh yeah.
This is one of my favorite parts.
Oh, it just makes everything look so nice.
Literally.
Oh, I love it.
And it's pretty cool when you get up right on it, and it looks perfect when you're right on it.
Check out that bird box. That makes me happy.
Dude, it's so sick. And now it's close up of the reveal.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
So much better.
Looks so good. All your stunt school training led up to this moment, brother.
The thickest gap in the whole building right here. All right, guys, just finished caulking everything and double checked everything and repainted everything. So we're just giving it a last look, making sure every nail is painted, every little joint is caulked and painted, and that way we don't have to rebuild this crazy setup again. We're just done up here. And you know what? That's good. Oh, one nail needs to be painted blue. Good thing I checked.
Wow.
So we're just making a double platform, and then gonna move it up after?
Yep.
Okay.
Oh, here we go again. Yeah, Red.
We're getting so many comments on this still.
Yeah.
Still.
Yeah, Jordan.
Summer the instigator.
There's your sister.
Nah. There's a parallel universe where I clear that.
There is. You
Yeah.
were so close. You were so close. But that was Orlando. We had such a good time in Orlando at the International Build Show. Went to Epic Universe and SeaWorld.
That night was my favorite night.
That night was
That
my
was-
that was
favorite
fun.
night. Home Depot rented a whole restaurant just for this Pat the Pros party. We got to hang out with Hacksman, all the Perkins Bros, and our entire team from Muck Enders.
Muck Ender crew.
Muck Ender crew
That
was
so
there
fun.
in full force. And of course, the whole party was centered around Home Depot's program, Pat the Pros. They're supporting all the youth that is coming up in the trades, and that's so important right now because we need all those people working in the trades.
I love
That's right.
that. Yeah, that was so fun.
It was
Yeah.
awesome.
So awesome.
So much fun. All right, fellas.
Let's get to work.
You guys can work. My shoulder still hurts from
All
that.
right.
All right, we're up here. One piece of siding. It's been like 2 hours.
2 hours.
Classic stud pack pace.
Yep.
Right there. Well, here's what's happening, guys. So we realized once we started putting the siding up, Diamond Coat actually provides an H mold for this joint. It's a piece of plastic and metal, just flashing essentially, but it actually sticks out above. We'll show you guys a piece later. We're choosing not to use it only because we want the siding on the house to match the siding on the garage. And on the garage, we use these Tamlin flashing pieces here. You guys remember that? And we absolutely love that detail. There's no caulking and there's metal behind your siding, so water can't ever get to your WRB, which is great. So Dad had to go to the storage unit, get the Tamlin pieces of flashing. So that's great. So that took a lot of time. He got his Milwaukee set up over here instead of going inside every single piece. And then he was looking up here when we have to notch around this flashing. And Dad's been working on this for
Not long.
not a long time.
Yeah, we had we got the white cap flashing. We have the dark, almost black roof flashing, and this zip tape. And we didn't want to be able to see the zip tape between the gap between the siding and the flash and the roof, the drip edge. So I made this little guy.
You just made that.
I just made that. So
Yeah, you cut Rad's flashing all out.
I did.
And right in front of him.
It was just like so.
Right in front of him.
There's a nail. There's a nail there. All right, I got to cut this down.
But the piece of black flashing right here, guys, you can see it sticks out over the roof on purpose. So our siding would have had to get notched way back. And since it would have gotten notched way back, you would have seen all the Lexel and the tape in this corner from downstairs. So Dad really didn't like that. Me and Rad and Matt were like, whatever, it's fine, right?
Yeah.
The siding on most houses over here is terrible, so this is going to be great.
Yeah,
But
even though I got outvoted, we're doing it my way.
yeah.
You're
Yep.
oldest.
Now look at that. Look at that.
Honor the emperor.
That was the plan. See?
Whoa.
See how that slides?
Look at that.
It slides
Whoa.
behind there. And we'll tape this. And now all you see is, well, it's not white, but it's a much lighter color.
Wow.
Worth 10 minutes.
Wow.
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 Yeah, worth 10 minutes for sure. It looks really good.
Nice job,
You
Dad.
guys are driving me nuts. All right, let's get some zip tape on that, and then we can notch this first course of siding,
Nice call.
and then we can fly, as Danny would say. Our siding's going to end about, well, right here, right? Well,
Yep.
it's going to end right here.
Yep.
So we don't want to see this zip tape under our when we're done. So I'm just going to
tape
cut it
that?
out. Yeah.
The roofer. I went over his,
This looks
but
like-
mine's clean.
This
Okay.
looks like a rad project to me right here.
Whoa.
There, all better.
Nice.
Nice.
Dad's all better now.
That looks great.
Nice. Okay, you okay with that?
Yeah,
All right.
it'll be okay.
Sweet. All right, guys. This is our Diamond Coat rigid stack. Check this stuff out. Remember when we were working with Hardy and we had to put a starter strip on every single time we started? Rigid stack doesn't need it. It's got let's show this real
Yeah.
quick. It's got a sick little flange on the back,
Little fin.
little fin that keeps it kicked out on the bottom, dude.
Cool.
So nice.
So it kicks it out on the bottom. Don't need to rip an extra piece.
Epic.
Sick.
Brad, you're a professional on fins because of all your surfing days, right? Don't surfboards have fins?
You know, that's funny you asked because my very first board I bought, I was 10, and I fiberglassed my fins on backwards, and I paddled out, and I still get made fun of every time I go home, dude. All my friends just like,
They call you backwards fin rad.
oh no, they call me kook.
I thought they would have called you Dar.
Oh.
They still call you that?
Oh, that's funny because it's backwards,
Yeah.
dude. That took me a
They still
second.
call you that?
No, but when they bring up the story, they'll call me that, and they'll be like, oh yeah, right after that, I saw Rad go over the falls, and it was so funny. I'm like, okay. Thanks, Christian.
So how'd you remove backwards fiberglass from here?
I knocked him out and redid it. Yep, a lot of patchwork, but it worked out.
Just like earlier.
Yep.
Wow.
Wow, hey now. All right, where's that nail gun? You gotta stop this clip right away. So rigid stack, awesome, right? Because no starter strip. But check this out. Because of that little plastic piece there, we can just lay it in, slide her down, and the whole thing should be perfectly level without having to use geckos. Remember those green geckos we used on the garage build?
Yep.
But these things, dude.
And you got your nail line so that it automatically covers your nails.
That's right.
Yeah.
You nail in this line. Diamond Coat already ripped that in there for you. Nail, covers.
Beautiful. Cover up that zip.
So we are gonna fly. Custom metal work.
Ran into a snag, guys. These actually won't work because since there's that fin on the back side here, we can't slide our piece of flashing all the way down because it hits the fin. We're actually having to cut the flashing. That works.
Boom.
Nice, we made that one work, but we're gonna find a better system. Keep y'all updated.
Yeah, my motto
All right, Rad, can you grab that and twist it so you don't, yeah, nice, bro.
Yeah, my motto is the taller the helper, the better, right?
Yes.
The taller the worker. And unfortunately, me and Jordan are pretty short, so.
We're average.
Yeah, 5'9".
It's really good.
Sweet.
Good?
Good.
The double unsecured LVL bounce situation with two people up there is sketch.
You done, bud?
Yeah,
We're all waiting.
40 nails.
You did the top. You did the top?
Yep, all done.
All right, you got the zip tape?
I do, but I do need to shoot it first.
Okay.
Somebody want to toss me that nail gun?
All right, this next course, it looks like it'll slide right under the rabbet on that window casing. No notchers.
All right, there it is.
Oh.
That's not my favorite sound. Dude, it's right on our nail line. We don't even have to make a mark for you.
Is it right on the nail line?
Right on the nail line.
All right, then give me a lane.
Nice. One face nail?
Yep.
I just don't want to hit this nail. I don't think it will.
No, I don't think so either.
Nice.
All right, gang, last piece of the day, 5 o'clock. Rad's putting that piece by himself. Shout out, Rigid Stack, way to go. Makes it easy for the installers. Love that. So tomorrow we can easily finish this side to the soffit,
Yeah.
over here to the bridge, put our trim pieces, and do our first gable end with the
Yes.
Rigid Stack. Bunch of angles for Dad. I'll be ready.
How's it look?
Perfect, dude. You guys nailed it.
All right, gang, that's going to be a wrap on this video. The house is looking fantastic. I was just telling Jordan, there's a shot in the previous video we did, a drone shot, and it almost looks like the house is fake. Everything is so perfect. I just love that shot. So guys, get yourself a corner board, put a notch in it, custom flashing around your like button, smash it for us. Absolutely the best thing you can do for us here at Stud Pack. And don't forget to hit that subscribe button as well. And we also leave a ton of information in the video description. Tool links, muck ender links, merch links. Check it out. Thanks for the support. We'll see you right back here on our very next video.